Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. You've been lied to your whole life. The system, your school, your job, the media has programmed you to be weak, to be a slave, to accept mediocrity. They don't want you to be rich. They don't want you to be free. They want you controlled, stuck in a cycle of paying bills, following orders, and never questioning why. The Matrix is real, and it's not some sci-fi movie. It's the invisible prison built around your mind. The moment you accept their rules, you lose. You wake up, go to a job you hate, pay taxes that keep you broke, and then waste your free time watching nonsense instead of leveling up. And the worst part? They've convinced you that this is normal. The system is not built to make you rich, powerful, or free. It is designed to keep you weak, obedient, and in a constant state of struggle. From the moment you are born, you are placed into a world where rules have already been written for you. Rules that benefit those at the top while keeping you at the bottom. The schools teach you to follow instructions, memorize useless information, and obey authority without question. They don't teach you how to make money, how to be financially independent, or how to think critically. Instead, they prepare you for one thing: a lifetime of working for someone else. You are told to get good grades, go to college, and find a secure job. What they don't tell you is that this path is a trap. You graduate with debt, get a job that barely pays enough to survive, and spend your best years working just to keep up with bills. Meanwhile, the rich get richer, not because they work harder, but because they understand how the system actually works. They don't follow the rules you were taught. They don't trade their time for money. They make their money work for them. Taxes are designed to keep you broke. The more you earn through a traditional job, the more they take. The government ensures that employees are taxed the most, while business owners and investors get tax breaks. Why? Because they want you to stay dependent on your paycheck. They want you to believe that the only way to survive is to keep working. The moment you stop, your income stops, and that fear keeps you in line. You don't have time to question anything, to fight back, or to build something for yourself because you're too busy trying to keep your head above water. The media plays its role by feeding you distractions. They fill your mind with fear, gossip, and meaningless entertainment to keep you from focusing on what really matters. They don't want you thinking about financial freedom, health, personal development. They want you focused on celebrity drama, political nonsense, and mindless consumption. Every minute you waste watching their content is a minute you could have spent building something for yourself. And look at the food and health industry. They keep you fat, sick, and dependent on medication. Processed food is cheaper and more accessible than real nutrition. They want you addicted to sugar, caffeine, and fast food, so you stay unhealthy, unmotivated, and mentally foggy. If you're weak, tired, and constantly dealing with health problems, you're not a threat. You're easier to control. And when you do get sick, they don't heal you. They just prescribe more drugs to keep you coming back. Everything about the system is set up to benefit the elite and keep the masses struggling. And if you follow their rules, you will never escape. They want you distracted, broke, and dependent. But the moment you see the game for what it is, you can start playing to win. The Matrix is not just a system of control. It is a prison for your mind. It is built to keep you trapped in a cycle of fear, doubt, and obedience, all while making you believe you are free. The most dangerous form of slavery is when you don't even realize you are enslaved. The Matrix does not chain you physically. It conditions your thoughts, limits your beliefs, and programs you to accept mediocrity as normal. From the moment you are born, you are told what is possible, what is impossible, and what your life should look like. The majority of people never question it because they have been trained not to. Society has carefully crafted a set of invisible rules, and you are expected to follow them without resistance. You are told to go to school, get a job, obey authority, pay your taxes, and retire when you are too old to enjoy life. Anything outside of this programmed path is considered unrealistic, risky, or even dangerous. But who decided these rules? Who benefits from you staying in this system? It's certainly not you. The ones in power know that if you never challenge the system, you will remain a cog in the machine, working just enough to keep the system running, but never enough to break free from it. The Matrix keeps you in a constant state of fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what others will think. This fear stops you from taking risks, from chasing your dreams, from stepping outside of the box they built for you. You are taught to seek approval rather than success, to conform rather than stand out, to settle rather than strive for more. Every time you hesitate, every time you choose comfort over challenge, you reinforce the mental prison they have built around you. The system also controls you through distraction. The media, social platforms, and entertainment industries are designed to keep you occupied with nonsense, while the real game is being played behind the scenes. They feed you endless streams of news, gossip, and controversy to keep your emotions engaged but your mind dull. They create idols for you to worship, celebrities, influencers, politicians, all to make you feel like you are part of something bigger while keeping you passive. They keep you focused on external problems so you never take the time to work on yourself, to build your own empire, to become truly independent. The worst part is that the majority of people defend the matrix without even realizing it. They ridicule those who try to break free. They call them crazy, irresponsible, or selfish. Why? Because they are so deeply programmed that they cannot imagine a world outside of the one they were given. They have accepted their limitations as reality, and anyone who challenges that makes them uncomfortable. But the truth is, the only real prison is the one inside your mind. The moment you stop accepting their rules, the moment you decide to think for yourself, the moment you take control of your own destiny, that is when you escape. The rich play a completely different game than the average person. They don't follow the rules that society teaches you, because those rules are designed to keep you struggling. The system tells you to go to school, get a degree, work a stable job, save money, and retire in your 60s. But if that path really led to wealth, why isn't everyone rich? The truth is, the rich know something you don't. The rules you were taught are meant to keep you in the system, not help you escape it. Wealthy people don't trade their time for money. That's what employees do, and employees are taxed the most. Instead, they build businesses, invest in assets, and create multiple income streams that keep making money even while they sleep. They understand that time is their most valuable resource, and they refuse to waste it working for someone else's dream. While the average person clocks in and out of a job, earning just enough to survive, the rich use leverage, other people's time, money, and skills to multiply their wealth. So the system teaches you to save money, but the rich don't save. They invest. They know that inflation devalues cash over time, so they put their money into assets that appreciate. They buy real estate, stocks, businesses, and commodities that grow in value. While the average person is saving pennies in a low-interest bank account, the wealthy are using their money to buy more income-producing assets. The idea of saving your way to wealth is an illusion fed to the masses to keep them from playing the real game. Taxes are another area where the rich don't follow the rules. The government takes the most from employees because they have the least control over their income. The rich, on the other hand, use legal loopholes, tax breaks, and strategic financial structures to pay as little as possible. They set up businesses, trust funds, and offshore accounts that allow them to control their wealth while keeping more of their money. While the average person complains about taxes, the wealthy understand the tax code and use it to their advantage. Networking is another powerful weapon the rich use. They don't waste time with people who aren't adding value to their lives. They build relationships with other successful individuals, creating a circle of influence that opens doors to new opportunities. The average person spends time with people who complain about life, gossip, and have no ambition. The rich surround themselves with winners, mentors, and business partners who help them grow. Connections create opportunities, and opportunities lead to wealth. Perhaps the biggest difference is mindset. The rich don't think like employees. They think like owners. They understand that the world doesn't reward hard work alone. It rewards results, value, and risk-taking. They aren't afraid to fail because they know failure is part of the journey to success. The average person is conditioned to fear failure, to play it safe, to follow the path laid out for them. But the rich break the rules, take calculated risks, and rewrite the game in their favor. They don't ask for permission to be successful, they take it. No one is coming to save you. This is the harsh truth that most people refuse to accept. From the time you were a child, you were fed the lie that someone will always be there to help you. Your parents took care of you, the school told you what to do, society convinced you that if you followed the rules, everything would work out. But then reality hits, and you realize that no one is handing you success. No one is making sure you get what you want. And no one is coming to rescue you from your struggles. You are on your own, and the sooner you accept them, the sooner you can start building a life of power and freedom. Most people waste their lives waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for someone to recognize their talent, waiting for luck to strike. But waiting is an excuse for inaction. The world does not care about your excuses, your struggles, or your potential. It only cares about results. If you are sitting around hoping for someone to help you, to fix your problems, or to give you a break, you will be waiting forever. People who succeed in life do so because they stop waiting and start taking action. They realize that everything they want is their responsibility. No one is obligated to give you anything. You have to take it. Some people believe that the government will help them, that society owes them something, or that they are entitled to success just because they exist. This mindset is exactly what keeps people weak and powerless. The system does not care about you. Governments, corporations, and institutions do not exist to make you successful. They exist to control you, to make sure you stay dependent, and to use your time and labor for their benefit. They will feed you just enough to keep you working, but never enough to set you free. If you think a paycheck, a pension, or some government handout is going to save you, you are already trapped. Even your closest friends and family cannot save you. They may love you, they may support you, but they have their own lives, their own problems, and their own limitations. No one can put in the work for you. No one can go to the gym for you. No one can build your business for you. No one can develop your mindset for you. If you fail, you will have no one to blame but yourself. The people who make it in life do not rely on others. They become self-sufficient, self-reliant, and completely independent. There will be moments when you feel alone, when you doubt yourself, when the path ahead seems impossible. This is when most people give up, because they were secretly hoping that someone would step in and make things easier for them. But this is the defining moment. The moment when you either collapse under the pressure or rise above it. Strength is built through struggle. The harder the challenge, the greater the opportunity to become something more. No one is coming to save you, and that is your greatest advantage. Because when you understand that everything is on you, you stop wasting time, you stop making excuses, and you start doing whatever it takes to win. The moment you accept full responsibility for your life is the moment you truly take control of it. Life is a constant battle between growth and stagnation. Every day you are either moving forward or falling behind. There is no standing still. The world does not pause for you to catch up, and success does not wait for those who hesitate. You either level up, improve, and dominate, or you stay exactly where you are, trapped in mediocrity. The harsh truth is that most people choose to stay stuck. They cling to comfort, avoid challenges, and make excuses for why they aren't where they want to be. But excuses don't build empires. Action does. The only thing separating you from the life you want is the work you refuse to do. You say you want financial freedom, but do you put in the effort to learn how money works? You say you want to be in shape, but do you train consistently and eat right? You say you want to be successful, but do you wake up early, eliminate distractions, and focus on what really matters? Everyone wants success, but very few are willing to do what it takes. The ones who make it are the ones who choose discipline over comfort, effort over laziness, and persistence over quitting. Most people waste their lives waiting for the right time to start leveling up. They tell themselves they'll start tomorrow, next week, or next year. But time does not wait for you. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. The opportunity you hesitate on today might not be there tomorrow. Winners don't wait. They act. They understand that the perfect time will never come, so they create it. They don't let fear, doubt, or other people's opinions hold them back. They take control of their future by making bold decisions and committing to them. Your mindset is the foundation of everything. If you believe you are stuck, you will stay stuck. If you believe you are capable of more, you will find a way to make it happen. Weak-minded people look for reasons why something won't work. Strong-minded people look for solutions. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act determines your results. If you allow negativity, doubt, and excuses to fill your mind, you will never escape the cycle of mediocrity. But if you train yourself to see challenges as opportunities and failures as lessons, nothing can stop you. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The successful keep leveling up, while the unsuccessful stay the same. Life rewards those who push themselves beyond their limits, who take risks, and who refuse to accept average. If you don't constantly improve your skills, your knowledge, and your mindset, you will get left behind. The world does not care about your potential. It only cares about what you do with it. You either evolve, grow, and take what is yours, or you remain stuck, watching others live the life you could have had. The choice is yours. So now, the choice is in front of you. Stay stuck in the same cycle, making excuses, waiting for luck, and watching others succeed while you remain exactly where you are. Or level up, take control, and build the life you were meant to live. No one is coming to save you. No one is handing you success. It's on you to break free, to outwork, outthink, and outlast everyone else. Winners take action, losers wait. Which one are you? Decide now. Escape the matrix. Level up or stay